G'day, I'm RadChad, the mad lad, and to some of you, you're dead. And that's right, we made it to 1, then a couple of zeros number. My favorite one. But in all seriousness, thank you guys for existing. That's pretty cool. That's kind of cool. Because, like, you know, the 10k is kind of like the, it's the number, you know. I was like, that's the number which I'm like, damn, that's an actual established tuber uber. Now, I thought it would be a good idea to post on the community tab some questions to answer. Because, you know what, I'm an elusive being. You don't know anything about me, maybe, I don't know. Starting out here, hey RadChad, I've been a fan for a while, and I gotta say, it's really nice to see how your art has improved over time. Anyways, what gives you the idea to start this channel? And if you could have any character in Strive's second season of DLC, who would it be? Apologies for pretty much asking 2 questions. I hope that you're feeling better if you did get sick. Oh, that's by the way guys, at the moment, I think I'm starting to get COVID, and that's why I'm recording this video right now, because I'm probably gonna lose my voice tomorrow, so need to do this today. So, fuck you for asking 2 questions. Incredibly rude. You should feel bad about yourself, honestly. Second off, the idea to start the channel. Well, I mean, I always, you know, I mean, I'm sure plenty of people can relate to this, you know, watching PewDiePie and shit. You're like, oh, I want to become a big YouTuber, man. I want to make money off of doing nothing. Well, first off, it's not really nothing, but it's tougher than I'd expect because Premiere keeps fucking crashing. But I've been throwing shit at the wall for a while now.
Can you hear? I love my cactus.
If you love it so much, why don't you go marry it?
But only with Strive stuff did it really stick, and I found a lot of like potential with Strive stuff, and so I just doubled down and kept doing it because, you know, the fucking characters are awesome. And for Strive's second season of DLC, well, there's a bunch I could choose, but I really like the idea of having like a new character to the series, so like Asker, Vernon, or maybe Izina from Overture. Those are the people which I chose on the survey. Also maybe Gabriel. Hey RadChad, big fan of your funny stuff. It has always has me in a good mood when I look at your Twitter pics or watch your videos. I was curious, any plans on expanding beyond fighting games / Strive and making some other content? Lightning round, do you know what Toho is? And if so, what's your favorite Toho character? If you're an OG and you've watched since their 1,000 subscriber special, that's where the Jack-O-Cat comes from. I've always planned to like transition my content away from Strive eventually. I mean, there's still videos in Strive that I want to make and that I still have to get around to making. Eventually I want to make it more like a general stuff, but I need to find what kind of like sticks, because what really works really well for the Strive content is that like the rambling style videos and the art character style videos, but it doesn't fit right for a lot of other stuff which I think about making content on. I'm thinking about maybe making like video essay kind of stuff, but because I just have this like brain worm in my head that wants to upload a video like every 3 or 4 days. It's been kind of tough to get around to that and university stuff, so hopefully eventually I can do that. As for Toho, my brother is really into it. I know stuff about it. I don't have any favorite characters. The Cerno plushie looks kind of funny. Next question. Hey Rad, big fan, love the community and the Discord. Just had one tiny question. Where were you on September 11th, 2001? Now, you may think that I destroyed the Twin Towers, but I have a good alibi. I didn't exist. Next question. Will you be doing more Meet X videos? I love the series and would love to see more. If you are, will there be anyone in Strive you won't do? The thing about the Meet series is like they're good, right? I like the good. I like making them. They're cool, but not every bio is as good as the ones I've done so far. Like the reason why the Zato one came out randomly is because I saw his dislikes of a woman. I was like, damn, that could make a good Meet video. But some of them like Bikins, they would make a very funny video. They don't have as much potential as like the Happy Chaos and Testaments did. So I'm probably only gonna do them whenever I see a good bio. So don't expect me to do everyone in the cast. Next question. I have been enjoying your content for some time now. I have a low of questions, but my main one would be, do you plan expanding your vids to other fighting games? Well, I do test the waters with other fighting games, but it depends on what I enjoy. I didn't really enjoy, if you couldn't tell, I didn't really enjoy DNF Duel. Not that I think it's a bad game. I think it looks like a very fun game, but it's just not my kind of one, because I like fighting games with very small combos and more of that like neutral based fighting where like each person gets a chance to fight. If I was playing another fighting game, I might do it. Like if I try Street Fighter 6, I might. Next question. Who's your favorite character from Guilty Gear series and from books, movies, and anime? Guilty Gear. I mean, you probably know it's probably Happy Chaos. I think I have to admit, Happy Chaos and maybe Vernon. Those guys are pretty cool. From books, movies, and animes, I mean, it would change depending on when you'd ask me, but on the top of my head, Gundam Tanaka from Danganronpa 2 is probably one of the best characters, even though he's from a not amazing game. He's amazing. He's the best. I wish I could hug him. Next question from Jarl Swag Dog. I was told New Zealand doesn't exist. Just what planet do you come from, Rad? You better not ignore this question. Jarl, I will start drama with you, I swear. I will start drama with you. I'll make a call out post. I'll leak the DMs, y'all. I'll leak the DMs. You know what you said. Next question. When are you planning on moving out of my walls? I find it very hard to sleep when you're watching me at night. Well, maybe have less tasty asbestos. Moving on, how did you come up with the name RadChad? Okay, this is a good story. So in school, there was like this special day where like there's games and stuff going on, right? It's like basically a event kind of day, and I thought it'd be funny to put on some sunglasses and pop up my collar and do down my buttons a bit. And I went to school named a character named RadChad, where I was like mimicking 90s infomercials with like the skateboard and be like totally tubular stuff, and I was super homophobic and like sexist and stuff and really anti-drugs, and it was fucking funny in my opinion. And I repeated that on 2 other days at my school, and that made people around my school know me as RadChad. And I thought it was way better than my previous username online, so I changed all my like usernames to RadChad. And yeah, I think it's just a marketable name now, so I kept along with it. That sounds cool. Next question. What got you into fighting games / Guilty Gear in the first place? My brother is probably what got me into fighting games most. He kicked my ass when I was like 10 years old, and I just could not win whatsoever. Growing up, I'd play like them casually, like Soul Calibur and Mortal Kombat and all that. Really casually played them, and it was only until like Blazblue cross tag battle that I played it online more, and then I got decent at it, and then I played Soul Calibur 6 a wee bit, and then Guilty Gear Strive was the one which I was really like just got very good at the fighting game to the point where I can actually beat my brother, and now I like fighting games. Next question. How did you get into Guilty Gear? Well, I knew it existed for a while. What made me realize Guilty Gear existed was the that one video, the one which has like all of the special moves. Yeah, I didn't think about it, and then I saw Strive and I was like, damn, that looks kind of cool. And then I really thought about buying it, and then I brought it, and then I played it, and I enjoyed it, and then eventually made videos on it. Next question. RadChad, do you plan to do some videos related to Blazblue? Probably not. Yeah, I mean, it's just not my kind of fighting game. I don't know the characters as well as like Guilty Gear, and Blazblue's lore seems like even more of a pain than Guilty Gear's. Next question. What motivates you? And if you answered yes, then why? How would I answer yes to that? What motivates me? I mean, I've always been a creative person, and I've always needed a creative outlet, and I always loved being like on stage and stuff. I'm like a drama nut, and I like making films, and I've enjoyed making games in the past. Any creative outlet, I've always had motivation to push myself for. Although that doesn't mean that like I always have motivation, and you shouldn't expect that out of yourself to always have motivation. But I mean, seeing the funny numbers go up is really nice, but also like seeing the feedback and all that on the videos is good motivation to see. Yeah, I think another motivating factor is just if I laugh at my own video, because the thing is, I rewatch a lot of my videos a lot of times. I'm probably my biggest fan, Yeah, screw you guys. The only parasocial relationship I accept in this community is me with myself, okay? I love me way more than anyone else here. Fuck you. Next, how did you come up with the design for Happy Chaos? Well, the boy design I'm sure you're referring to, that was for the Meet Happy Chaos video, and at the time, I wasn't sure what my art style was going forwards. And originally, it was going to be a different character for the small chaos, because I was going to make it so there was like a zoomed in version, a semi-zoomed in version, and then a really zoomed out version. I didn't like the first version of the small chaos, so I redid it in like a really funny little style, and it really sticked. And since Meet Happy Chaos got really popular, I tried to emulate that style afterwards, and that's what kind of created the small lore so far, which you can see its progress, well, probably on screen right now, but also on my Discord server there's the small lore channel. Next question. How did you learn to draw? Well, I don't think I did. Because the thing is, I'm not actually a good artist. Like an artist. Growing up, I've always just like doodling things. I've liked doodling things in the corner of my books when I'm not doing work. Yeah, I tried out some art near the end of college for me, which is high school for you American bozos, and I made little goofy drawings, and I tried emulating the style of like Psychic Peoples and all that on ENG, and then I gave up on it. And when I started YouTube stuff, I started I drew the ranged characters thumbnail. I drew it over template, and that one did really well. And then when another video did poorly, I drew over Potemkin and Gold Lewis kissing for the thumbnail. And then I started drawing thumbnails over like meme images because I couldn't really freehand yet. And then as I got more confident drawing, in the Happy Chaos Drifts video, I did a freehand of Happy Chaos, and it didn't turn out too badly. I also freehanded the waves in the background, and I think about that time is when I got the, or just before that video, I got the drawing tablet, and that really upped it. And so I just kept iterating on it, and with my doodling experience in the past, I just built on it, and yeah, it came to where it is today. Next video, next question. What is your favorite animal, real or fictional? Humans. Humans are hot, you know what I mean? Next, what is it like living in Australia? You fucking... Have you seen my shirt? It's the laser kiwi. Next question, how to become as rad as you? You can't. Next question, what's your favorite song? Glass Animals, Other Side of Paradise, or Half-Alive, What's Wrong? Next question, how's the boy been lately? He's currently suffering from big dick syndrome, and he's on life support. He can't talk right now because the doctors say there's like a 33% chance that he'll make through it. So we're kind of like praying for him. It's been kind of devastating, so I'd really appreciate it if you didn't bring up him or his big dick. Next question, why are your hands so big, bruv? You know what they say about big hands, big asses. Next question, do you? Don't you ever fucking ask me that again, you piece of shit. Next question, did Premiere crash while you were making the Q&A video? I don't know, I do the voice recordings before I do the video, so I don't know, ask future me. Hey future me, did Premiere crash? Continuing on. Can you please say trans rights are human rights? Trans rights are human rights. Next question from Salty Boy. When are you going to use a script? Never. Scripts are for the weak and illiterate. What program do you use to draw your fabulous art? Photoshop. Next question from Ezia Beer. Greetings, Radical Shadwick. What is your design on your shirt? It is the laser kiwi, the true flag of New Zealand. And I want to say, I had the laser kiwi t-shirt before that one video about the New Zealand flag referendum. So I kind of did it before it was cool. In fact, it's based off of a shirt that I had in real life, but then that shirt got smelly and we threw it away. So I'm kind of looking for a new Laser Kiwi t-shirt if I ever do live action stuff. And yeah, that's all the questions. Wow. So, once again, thank you for 10k subscribers. Very cool. I'll keep making content. I can't promise that it'll be good, but I'll make it for sure. And eventually I'll probably splinter out into something new. I've still got ideas for Guilty Gear Strive, but you know, eventually I think I'll start transitioning my content away to something, you know, more general kind of stuff. And oh, I've got one more thing to say. Just in case any of you were under the assumption, none of you are my friend. We will never meet in real life. I do not know you. That's right, I am not leading a parasocial relationship style on this channel. You guys are probably starting these parasocial relationships. You're like, man, I'm gonna grab cereal, I'm gonna eat it with my favorite YouTuber as he talks about Guilty Gear porn. But you know what? I'm gonna stop it right here. No, we are not friends. I hate you all. I hate you all, and I hope you subscribe and like this video despite that, because you're a good person, and despite my flaws, despite me not liking you, you still do the right thing and subscribe and like to my channel